a hot minute since I've had the energy to make a video. Don't know why. But I think it should be normal for you to walk around singing and it sound like us and that be okay. And I know, all the people are like, I don't want to hear that. That's great for you, go fuck yourself. Apparently I'm very passionate about this today, because 5 seconds ago before this topic came to my mind, I was not this passionate. I think it should be acceptable for you to walk around singing, even when you're shit. It's like, people are starting to be like, oh, you're a good singer, like, people are giving me money for it. And I'm like, great, I love it. Absolutely love it. So grateful for that experience to come to fruition. And something that I can experience. It's lovely. But my issue is I want Bob Dylan down the road. Trust me, I don't actually know who that is. I'm pretty sure it's like an actor or something. I just want the random guy down the road who really wants to sing to be able to sing. That's what I want. I don't want him to have to sing good. I don't want him to have to try to sing good. Like, this is all hypothetical, I'd like to say. I don't want him to try to sing good. I just want him to be able to express himself in the ways in which he wants to express themselves. I want everyone to be able to express themselves in the way in which they do. They can express themselves for who they are, not who they were. But like one day, you could be like, I really like singing, and start singing, and that will be completely fine and completely normal. I hate to get stiff. This is where we're at in the day. Not quite got past the hip stiff. If you heard that crunch, enjoy. It's like, oh, weird. Can't really hear it now, can you? Anyway, I just want it to be normal for you to have the courage to learn. Pissing me off. Genuinely is. Okay, we go to school to learn. And then after that, we're just supposed to magically know everything and be able to be really good at everything. And we shouldn't have the opportunity to learn in a safe environment. And we should create a safe environment as society to be able to learn and grow and do the things that we want to do and be the... Oh, fuck's sake. I like my toast barely toasted, but the toast is too, like, it doesn't... It is more toasted than I would like it to be. That's all I'm saying. Can we just have it normal to have a safe space? Let me get back to my train of thought. I wish we were able to have society as a safe space for us to have the courage to learn, have the courage to grow, and so we could become better people. Because you know what? If I didn't have all those times sitting in a fucking tunnel sounding like arse, being judged to fuck, I wouldn't be the singer I am today. I'm not saying I'm good, I'm not saying I'm bad, I don't really give a fucking shit. But I wouldn't be the same person I am today if I didn't do that thing. And that thing has taught me so much that's not just about singing. It's like, taught me the fact that I can pick up things quite quickly. Like, when I'm learning a song, I can pick up a song. And like, some songs are easier and some songs are harder. And, well, actually, 100% some songs are easier and some songs are harder. But also, if I have a lot of passion to learn something, it tends to happen sooner than if I didn't have that amount of passion. Because, like, Song in Maui, if you've listened to me before, you know I'm learning Song in Maui. And beautiful song, absolutely gorgeous. And do you know what? I've almost got it all down. I'm fucking proud of myself for that. But by God, the amount of judgment that has come from other people's faces, mouths, actions, behaviours, it's so lot. They kind of reminded me when I first started singing in public. And like, the other day I was at a bus stop, waiting for a bus, singing away, doing my merry thing, as two kids come up. I ended up getting like really confused by the situation because I don't actually know what happened, but I wasn't paying attention to their existence because they were behind me. Like, I'm singing, did a little bit of dancing because I was like, I really want to dance. I was like, I'm not going to not dance just because there's people there, so I just started dancing. And then when I was getting onto the bus, they were like, the girl said to the boy, sorry if that's wrong, but She was like, oh, have fun on the bus with Atlantis. I was like, how the fuck do you know my name? I didn't say anything, I just carried on doing my merry ting. I was like, okay. But like, the courage to learn, do you know, it takes so much courage to do something that you're not good at and be okay with it. Like, fully. And then, when you're doing all this thing with all this courage that you fucking, right, you've got all of this courage that you've mustered up and you've spent time piling up this fucking courage to collect it, just so you can have the courage to learn, and then someone comes and just shits on your pile, and they're just like, oh, you mustered up the courage to learn, well, I think that's wrong. And you're like, but why? And they're like, because it's wrong. You shouldn't be able to do that. Like, if you're able to do that, I'm able to do that, and I'm not allowed to do that. And then I'm like, you are allowed to do that. You're allowed to be yourself. You're allowed to be authentic. You're allowed to have the courage to learn. You're allowed to have the courage to be disliked. You're allowed to just be. Just like fucking bloody Nora. Give me a second, otherwise my rice will get stuck. Yeah, the rice is for a separate meal. I'm not having rice on toast with egg. That would be interesting, you know, not gonna lie. Be interesting. Might have some beans though. So distracted. But I'm just so fucking passionate about this shit. Because so many people live their entire lives not having the opportunity to be themselves because they haven't allowed themselves to be themselves. Because they didn't realise that they're the only ones who can stop them from being themselves. You are the only one who's in control of your authenticity. You're the only one who's in control of your actions. Like, you can perceive like, oh yeah, Susan from school is going to punch the shit out of me if I do X, Y, Z. That is them trying to control your actions. You can still do the actions and have provisions in place so Susie doesn't beat the fuck out of you. I don't understand where these these examples are coming from today, but they're coming from somewhere. And I shouldn't have left the egg on the stove while I was washing up, because she'd be fucked. Anyway, I think we should all have just a little bit more courage in life to be ourselves and to not hate ourselves for it. I'm sick and tired of hating myself and my authenticity. Like, I work so hard on my authenticity, and you know what? I'm proud of myself for how far I've come. But I ain't in the realm of fucking making myself feel shit anymore. It's like at work, when they're all chatting shit, when they're all doing their thing, and they don't know that I'm chatting shit because I can't necessarily hear them. I know. And I know you know that I know. It's the friends moment. Like, just because your existence is different to everyone else's, just because you're bloody unique as fuck in the most beautiful way, don't mean... Oh, there's beans. My mum has been so sick of having so many beans, and then I came back to live with her, and now she has one can of beans left, the back of the cupboard. She's like, fucking Nora. Lady Nora. But I tend to have one can of beans every 2 meals. I think the thing... Oh, right, okay, conversation that needs to be had now. Right, I was having a conversation with my mum and her mate, and we were talking about like changing yourself, like plastic surgery, and I was like, because like I have my own personal standpoints that you are just fucking amazing as you are. You don't need to change yourself. You just need to come to terms with that's who you are. And they were saying all these things, and they were like, it's not that we want to change ourselves. I was like, but no, I was like, you want to change yourself, and they were like, well, I just want to change a couple small little bits. And I'm like, well, isn't that wanting to change yourself? And if you want to change yourself, you don't love yourself. Like, you don't fully, deeply love yourself. And they're like, well, no, of course I love myself. And I'm like, But if you want to change yourself, you don't love yourself enough to not want to change yourself. I'm not saying like, oh, I want to be more authentic. That's a good way to change yourself. That's becoming more of who you are. But like, oh, I wanna have this surgery to make me feel like I'm more physically attractive to more people. That is wanting to change yourself for other people. And I know everyone has their own opinions, which are completely valid and fine. But I don't believe that we should have to change ourselves. I'm so sick of being in a society where changing yourself is so normal. It's so normal to not be yourself. It's so normal to not look like yourself. It's so normal not to dress like yourself. You think, like, I know kids that wear makeup to school, in primary school. Like, granted, it's not a lot of makeup, but it's still the premise of they're changing their physical appearance to make them feel better. Sorry, just don't want that to start melting and then set on fire and then not have a Hoover. Be interesting. I just want to be in a place where people could just be themselves and be fucking happy about it. Where nobody's gonna be like, oh, you've got bags under your eyes. What? The end of the world. But someone's be like, oh, you've got bags under your eyes. Do you need help, support, so you can maybe sleep more or hydrate more? Or are you ill at the moment? Do you need help? Do you need support? Instead of being like, ew, be like, I will protect you, I will support you. Because we can be like that. The thing is that fucks me off more than anything is that we can be like that. We can just do it. And I know, but it's not that easy. It is. All we need to do as a society is make the choice to be better. If we decide to make the choice to be a better society for all beings, not just humans, for all beings, just imagine what advancements we could make as a society. What advancements we can make in emotional intelligence if we just like buck up our ideas. It's like, okay, hold on a minute, is this really serving our society? Is belittling each other, going to war with each other, actually advancing our society anyway? No. Then let's stop it and rethink. But then the toddlers at the top are like, but no, Israel took this from me and I want this from that and I want this. By Israel, I was talking about the US. I'm not referring to Palestine. Because Palestinians need a cuddle. They fucking need a cuddle. They've been through so much and so many people have just sat around the sidelines just being like, oh yeah, that's happening, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna go back on my day. Okay, so what can we do? We can just say no. We can together be like, this isn't working for us. Like, if you're smoking and you're like, I shouldn't smoke anymore because I don't think this is serving me, it's a lot easier to stop smoking than if it's like, I'm smoking but Susan doesn't want me to smoke, so I'm going to stop smoking. If you're like, I'm smoking and I don't think this serves me, instead of being like, oh, what are these people thinking and saying and doing? What do I need to be aware of? Be like, what works for me? This is my life. Like, this mug that I have been gloriously drinking, this makes me so happy. And that's right for me. Do you know what it is? It's cayenne pepper and honey. It's fucking beautiful. Little spicy drink. Normally take a spoonful of cayenne pepper and I was like, no, I actually will enjoy it today. Some people, that would be their worst nightmare, and that's okay, because I don't need to have the same drink as every person on the earth. We can like different things, we can do different things, we can be different people. I forgot to put my food in the microwave, wait. We can be different people, and we can allow that to enhance our understanding of life instead of diminish our understanding. We can allow that to be like, you like eggs, you like tomatoes, and I really like bacon. And you guys sit down and you have a conversation about all these things, and then you realise, oh, I want to try this, I want to go there, I want to add this to this and this and this. You get more ideas by people having a different perspective to you. So if all of us had the same perspective and we were like, yeah, we're just going to do X, Y, Z for the rest of our lives. We're just going to pay all of our fake promises and get lots of fake promises back. If you know, the money. Or we could just be like, okay, you really like that thing, I really like this thing, that's great. I can see you've got a different perspective of me, I can see that's bringing you joy. Maybe I'll try that and see if that brings me joy, because it's not inherently going to, but it's going to give me the opportunity and the understanding too. Hopefully you can still hear my headphones. It's just absolutely insane. Why can't we love each other for who we are, not what we have achieved? Doesn't matter. It don't matter if you've gone to space, amazing, well done, gold star. Like, if that's something that you really enjoyed, then fuck it, that is amazing for you. But have you, oh fuck, that's overdone. If you didn't enjoy it, then what's the point? Like, genuinely, what is the point in doing anything if you don't enjoy it? And like, in this society, we've got this shitty thing called work. And work is going to a place that you don't like to get fake promises, to go give your fake promises away so you can have your basic fundamental needs. It's fucked up. Genuinely. Probably should pause it. Because it's really gloopy, so I just want to get some water down it. If we as a society made the change, decided to make the change, we could make the change. The only thing that prevents us from making the change is the understanding that we can't make the change. But we can make the change, we can do the change. Oh, fuck. I know, I swore so much in this video. And that's okay. Because, like, no. Swearing, it's just emphasis, passion. Like, an old relationship I was in, they used to get so vexed when I swore in, like, an argumentative way, and I'm like, I'm just being passionate. What passion? What energy? And I'm like, I'm not swearing at you. And like, it wasn't in situations where I'm like, you're a fucking dick. It would be like, I'm so fucked up, yada yada yada. And I think that's okay. Why are we so far on tangenting right now? It's kind of frustrating because I want to help the world as much as I can. My highest passion is helping people. Like, I want to help people. I want to encourage them to learn and grow and be themselves and enjoy life as they are. But I can't. All I can do for that is to be myself. All I can do is show people an example of how they could live. Oh, I understand. I was like, why does my womb hurt? And then I was like, oh wait, no, this morning I woke up, saw the most beautiful sunrise. I did go back to bed afterwards, but I saw the most beautiful sunrise, and then I saw the moon in the sky with a small little sliver of moon, and I was like, oh no, it's coming to that time again. It's coming to the bleeding time. I think the whole way we do society, if we changed it, well, when we change it, because it was always constantly going and changing, when we change it for the better, when we change it actually for ourselves, I think we're going to be so good, we're going to be so smart, we're going to be so kind, we're going to be so compassionate, we're going to have so much more understanding, and I can't wait, because it's going to happen, it's inevitable, I've decided, because if it's not, then I'm not doing this. I ain't sticking around for that shit. I ain't sticking around for like fucking World War III. And we could just all fucking go sit on a bonfire and fucking dance around the fire. Like, we could do that. It's fully possible. But we make the active choice not to. We make the active choice to be like, oh, but the old's got us this far. Yeah, the old has got us this far. But now it's time for a change. Lady, there is no food there for you. Please may you go to your bed. Oh, I don't even care if you go to your bed. I just don't want to share my food. Anyway, I was going to say as I was saying, but fuck knows what I'm saying. I do. If we, as a society, was just like, fuck it, we could actually just try. We could just try. Imagine what it would be like. Genuinely, I say that, and this is like a fucking 20-minute video. Somehow. But like... I didn't realise there was still ice in there. Ice hit at the back of my throat and I was like, whoa. It's like, why is there solids in my liquid? I'm just... I'm fucked off. But in the best way. Fucked off with the potential that we have. And honestly, that is the best way to be fucked off. I would rather be fucked off knowing how good life can get than be fucked off thinking about the other reverse side of that. Which we don't need to get into. We don't need to be involved in. Do I want more clear leather? Never miss an opportunity for Kaya Papa. Blah, 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 blah. Like, that should just be normal. Like, fuck it. We all burp. Bodily function. And you're telling me it's impolite if I don't excuse my bodily function. Go fuck yourself. I feel like I'm in quite a savage mood of I don't give a fuck. Like, authenticity isn't always the easiest, but it is always more rewarding, because someone could love you for the person you're pretending to be, but how could anyone ever love you for you if you're only ever pretending to be someone so someone could love you? No one would ever truly love you for you. So in authenticity, you get the people who love you for you, but that doesn't mean in authenticity, you get the people who love you for you. And doesn't mean some people don't like you for you. And then you get to know that. You just get to know that. You get to be like, okay, they don't like me for that. Sweet. Crack-a-lackin'. I don't have to spend my time and energy with them then. Right. I need a munch. I need food. I need to get ready for work. And deal with all of that. I'm working really, really hard on at work. While everyone's stood around doing fuck all, I'm just like cleaning the dashes of the buses, which should have been done anyway, but I've never been told by my supervisor, and the supervisor's in charge when the manager's not there, but the manager wants the work done. Even on the days that the manager's like, every bus needs to be mopped, don't happen. And I'm like, who the fuck are we supposed to listen to? Who are we supposed to respect further? So I just do my merry thing. I'm there, cleaning, listening to my music. I have my phone on, music on, and I'm just there vibing away. Someone comes on the bus, they're just like, whoa, interesting. And then obviously doing all the other work that I do anyway, like scrubbing all the buses. No, I can do it really fast now. Hopefully my hip's okay today, so I can just like proper attack it, get all my energy out. I think that's the thing, I just want to get my anger out, because I am very frustrated with the state of the world. And like, please listen to the song State of the World. I don't remember the artist, but it's beautiful. It's like, the state of the world has been on my mind. The melody's wrong there. Started doing fucking the melody for Tightrope from The Greatest Showman. But it's pretty much like the state of the world's been on my mind, and then it goes on to say how we could be so much better. We could. We're actively making the choice not to be. That's the thing that frustrates me, because I'm actively making the choice to be better. I want to be the best version of myself in each and every day. I ain't in no competition with no fucking motherfucker out there. I'm in competition with me. I'm in competition with being the best version of me. I need to eat.